All right, so hey, what's up, guys? Walt Ribeiro here. The internet's Walt Ribeiro and Rob Blatt over here. This guy's So we have a question. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to the forum, the mailing list, and all the video description stuff for both of us will be in the video description and for the community below. So awesome peeps, check this out. We're doing a show right now where this question here is going to be all about vibrato technique. So you know, there's three ways that I think to get vibrato. Are there more? If I'm missing it, maybe four.
The only technique that I know for vibrato is when I play guitar, I play way too. I push down way too hard.
Okay.
And so when you do that, it makes vibrato near impossible.
The broken string classical guitar.
Nice.
Dude, it's really nice.
But when you play and you just push down way too hard, there's no way that you have the looseness in that finger in order to even move it, or in order to do anything. If you're so intense with what you're doing, then like moving it is like you have to.
Well, because then your finger's stuck to the fretboard.
Yeah, it's like you've planted it. It's like in football, basketball, you have the pivot foot.
But that also creates tone. I mean, if I push harder down on the string, it's going to create a different tone, a different timbre kind of sound than if I you know, even lightly play.
Yes.
And that's why every guitar player has a different sound. So when you're using vibrato or something, you're actually not only changing the tone, but you're also changing the pitch because you're vibrating it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so what are the three that you know of?
All right, the three ways that I choose, but the three ways that I know that you can change or create vibrato. One, of course, is your whammy bar. That's a very extreme vibrato.
That's an early guitar player's method.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's the first way. The other way is using your finger. Now, the way that, if people aren't familiar with how to do it, all you're going to do is that you're simply going to take your finger, and there's two ways of doing it with your finger. Is you can either go up and down, okay, or you can go left and right. Or you know, some people do it circle or whatever. But that's the idea of using your left hand. And then the third way is through a slide.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
except the slide is still left and right.
It's still your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course, if I went like this, I can
move the neck.
I can bend the neck as if.
Well, that was it the Metallica song? The Metallica song "Until It Sleeps."
Wow.
Do 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 do. Brow. Then what they would do on the recording, they actually just bent the guitar and the neck back, and that's how they got that the whole chord vibrato rather than a whammy bar. They just bent the neck.
But the same what do you call it? But the same physics are happening when you're doing the whammy bar as opposed to this.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it's more metal.
It's more
to try to break the guitar.
Right.
Metal.
This guy's a metalhead.
By the way, new Metallica songs have been debuting all week.
Yes, they have.
They're all good.
Really?
They're all good.
Wow.
It's a mix between. It's the album that should have happened between Justice and the Black Album.
That's what they're saying.
That's the sound that they've got going.
I'm sure that the production is killing. They got some of the best producers in the world.
They do.
The production of the S&M album is to this day one of the best produced albums I've ever heard.
You think so?
I definitely think so.
Well, that's what the orchestra kid will say.
No, it's not the orchestra kid. It's not. You know what's funny? That CD changed my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't even writing orchestra music until I was like 20, until I was 20. And I bought that CD when I was like, I think I was like 16. And you don't realize, but in foresight, you know, or in hindsight, the effect of what you do.
I'd love to have 20/20 foresight.
But then you know everything about, you know, like when you're going to die, you know where you were headed, and kind of life would kind of not be so fun.
2030.
2030, like that you could see like 5 years, but nothing past 5 years.
Not past 5 years.
Right, totally. That'd be intense. Wait. Let's get to some questions. I don't know that much about it, but it says the number, like it says 6. You put your finger on the 6th fret. Yep, that's how tab works. If there's a 6 there, you put your finger on the 6th fret. That's how you play. Do you want to hold?
Sure.
The 5-string.
Five string guitar. It's like the presidents of the United States of America.
Well, can you help me then? Yeah, you sure. We help. That's what we do. Multiple strings, yes, there's a recording on it. So hammers on slides, etc. Yes, it's all there. Go to Walt. Go to my archive. Let me throw this down. Big deal, or big deal. Big ups to James on top of things. My archive is right here. It's going to be thrown down. Wait, James on top of things. Why is the Walt thing not here? All right, fine, forget it. All right, so go to waltribeiro.net/archive. That will that will show you absolutely 100% all of my recorded videos. They're all archived in order. It's like an online tutorial. Thousands of people go to that page a day. It's intense, and it's all of these kids too. But now, if you want to find out how to get there from my site, go to waltribeiro.net and then click on where it says videos charts, and that's my archive. Very cool. Yeah. So, hey Walt, E, F sharp, B in that order, first, third, fifth. That's not. No, you mean E, G sharp, B? Is my favorite sounding chord. What is it? Oh, in that order, first, third, fifth. Well, that's first, second, fifth. It's actually in E sus2 without the third. But in this sense, I mean, that's kind of like a B major sus4 chord in first inversion.
If it's
E, F sharp, B, because then you'd have B, D sharp, F sharp.
Then you would hope
and then you'd
hope it would resolve.
Raise the third. Well, it would resolve to the one.
Eventually.
But that E, F sharp, B, it doesn't have a third in it. So it's like an E sus2, which is fine. The sus replaces the third interval. Total nerds just talking right now. Nerd talk.
E, F sharp, and B. That's the chord.
Yeah. Sorry that there's no second fret.
Oh no, this works.
Second.
I mean, this is the.
That's it. That's the chord. Sounds suspended for me.
Favorite chord?
That's his favorite chord. You want to know what my here? You know what? Let's stop this recording. I hope that answers a lot of questions of how. Okay. By the way,
did we hit the vibrato question?
Yeah,
I
mean,
did we nail that? Who was asking that? Nerd talk.
But to do the vibrato, you would take your finger and that you would literally move it a little bit each way, and that you want to explain why that happens, like the science behind that, just really quick.
All right. Well, the science behind it is that
you're shortening lengthening the
yeah.
string.
If you think about the way that a sound wave works, which is much like a jump rope, it works from here to here, and
that's the length of the string.
Yeah.
So that if you move your finger up to here, the length of the string is now shorter.
Here, yes.
Which makes it higher pitch.
So you're changing the length of the string. You're changing the length of the sound wave itself. And so by doing that, you change the distance, and then you change the sound wave. So by changing the distance, I don't know how well that comes across.
No, they can definitely hear. Okay. They can definitely hear that.
So by doing that, you're changing the distance, and then you're also changing the distance by bending the string slightly because you're changing the tension, which changes the speed of sound on the string, which is a little really nerd talk.
So give us a little bit of the speed of sound talk. No. Here, show us the speed. The speed here. Let's listen in on the speed of sound. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, beginning of Foxy Lady.
Pound it, dude. That was amazing. Listen to it, Foxy Lady. How much do you want to change the distance for? How much do you change the distance in vibrato? Keep it between individual frets.
You want to. If you were to, there was a question about a hammer-on before. If we were doing a hammer-on, it'd be that. But if you want to, you stay on in the same fret, and you just kind of move your finger as much as you can.
Yeah, very loose. You know, strength though. You need strength to do it. But you also want to be relaxed, and so you can move your hand.
You can also see, like, I'm not even supporting my hand with the thumb. So that's how kind of light I'm going here.
Absolutely.
More.
So give us like an outro, not playing, but like a segue outro.
For
vibrato? For the video, like something like so that's how you do it. And give us like a little outro. I didn't mean to put you all on the spot.
So there are multiple ways to do vibrato, and we've gone over 3 of them. And the one way to not do vibrato is to push extremely hard on the string.
Right.
How's that?
But except we have to do an outro to that. So
what's the outro?
Okay, so like my outros that people have became accustomed to knowing would be like so that's how you do vibratos today, what I want you to do is to write a song using vibrato. That's your homework. Let me know. Leave it in the comment so everyone can check it out. And remember that in the way that vibrato, there's three ways to do vibrato. And, you have to work hard at it. Remember it every day to work hard, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with your new song. That's how I would do it.
Oh, okay. See, for me, I would say more of go through your music archive, find a few different songs that use vibrato heavily. Songs that do not include, because we've already mentioned them, Foxy Lady. And you also can't mention the vibrato on the feedback on the Kiss song, King of the Nighttime World, because that's the first thing I think of when I think of vibrato. The song starts, and that's vibrato using the whammy bar, using feedback. So
wow, he killed it. He killed it.
So come up with your own tunes and give us a short list of songs that you know that use vibrato.
Yes! Wow, it was way too. Or, you know what, maybe the outro should have been, yes! All right, we'll end on that note.